Paparatzi.
Welcome to Jumping the Turnstile. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Chuck that aircon on, Tim.
Okay, I will.
Beep. It's so bloody hot
It's
outside.
stinking hot. I fucking hate summer.
Yeah, it's no good working in it, mate.
Gives me the fucking trots.
Gives me the sweats.
Gives me the irrits.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've been in the studio, Tim.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
You love it when I say that.
Catchphrase.
Yeah.
Something like a good catchphrase. Yeah, so we're back where we're here.
Yes.
Get used to it. And
You've been doing a lot of gigs, Tim.
yeah, I've been doing gigs, but I've been doing this bloody this little mission. And I think I need a code name for it. I was thinking something like Maverick.
Yeah.
Because a good friend of ours who is a
Paparatzi.
he gave me a call last week and said, Taco, I need you to do me a bloody favour, mate.
Do me a solid.
Do me a solid next week. And I'm like, I keep telling you, I'm not gay. And so basically, he needs me to go down to the set of Neighbours.
Yeah.
Remember Neighbours got cancelled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn you, Paparatzi.
Well, they're back.
Are they?
Neighbours are bloody back, mate.
Great.
Yeah. Neighbours.
Still filming in Glen Waverley, is it?
Yeah, well, that's where he's getting me to go down to, just to see if they're filming again, to get the scoop.
That water tastes like chlorine.
Sure does.
Is that straight from the pool?
Straight from the pew.
Yeah, so you go down there and you need to see if they're filming.
Yeah, to tell him so he doesn't have
But
to come all up.
who does he want to take photos of?
Just the fact they're filming for, I don't know, Woman's Weekly, Woman's Monthly.
Yeah.
And he just needed me, because I drop the kids off at school and it's like but 5 minutes away.
How much
So-
do you get for a Harold Ramsey these days?
Oh, I don't think it's a Harrod.
Or Toadfish? Who lives in the court?
Toadstool.
Who lives in the court?
They'd
They'd all be hotties now, wouldn't they? Skinny hotties.
Well, I think they're trying to reboot it, and then I went past there on Monday. They were filming. I'm like, yep, it's all good. Took a couple of shots for them.
Paul Robinson be there?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't reveal my sources. But
And you get paid for that?
yeah, he's giving me a bit of a kickback, and I've been every day since to see if they're there. They haven't been there, so
Right.
they must have just been filming
In and out, the outside.
just
bits.
a couple of outside shots. They must be on Buddy's set, the actual set.
Or they're doing the start of the show, like where they're playing cricket and then the ball hits Madge's fucking window.
Window,
and, you little buggers.
Yeah, you little bouncers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we know a lot about Neighbours, as it turns
Yeah,
out.
well, you know, there's a great bloody show.
Does anyone watch TV anymore?
Oh, man, I'm
So much has happened, Tim. So much has happened.
so much has happened.
Yeah, I went to, the last time we spoke, it was Avant-Garde, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
We went to the bloody...
the art
Yeah.
show.
That's still going, that thing.
No.
Oh, well, I heard ads for it a couple of days ago.
Ugh.
I mean, how many of those magnets can she sell?
All of them.
It's amazing.
We will not close down until we
$20
sell
a
all
pop.
the magnets.
So I was back in that area. I went to Hamer Hall.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right next door to where we were.
Okay.
And it's I got invited to a free gig. Well, it wasn't free, but the tickets were free for Cass and I. A girlfriend's friend bailed. And so we got to go see this.
Did you have to pay?
Didn't have to pay. We got her some merch. I got her a poster.
Because that's usually the go. If you inherit tickets, you
Yeah.
don't have to pay. It's like, come along and you don't have to pay. And you're like, oh, well, then I will.
Yeah. Caught the bloody train in again.
Yuck.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So many times I've done that now. Anyway, so we went to see Gillian Welsh and I was going to say Henry Rollins, but it's it's not. David Rawlings.
And was it Gillian Squelch?
No, it was
good?
I'd never heard of the lady. I'd heard the name. I've never heard the music. And it's
The lady.
it's Americana singer-songwriter,
Folk.
folky kind of
Fucking folk music.
you know. And you could hear a bloody pin drop in Hamer Hall. I wanted to fart because you could just you'd hear it.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyways, there's two things about going to the gig that I want to run past you, and I want to see what the listeners think. What do you think? What do you reckon?
Yeah, what do I reckon about
I went with my two ladies,
Yeah.
and we're running a little bit late, but we're at Flinders Street Station, so I had to get a couple of slices of pizza.
Fair enough.
And the girls went and got a little bit of chippies, like some
Okay.
chippos.
Yeah.
And by the time they got their chips, I'd already scarfed down my pizza, dude.
Slices.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, man.
And then we go, all right, we got to get to the gig. So we get there, we go all the way down into the gizzards. Because we were like right at the front. We had like second row tickets.
Who would buy tickets?
I don't know, man.
That is
It's expensive.
but it's brave and brazen.
Yeah, and then when you're coming in late. So the first song had played, and then...
So they were up there.
Yeah, they were already up there. Everyone was already sat.
Excuse me.
And our and our seats are right at the front. So
Damn
you had to wait till the song was finished so that we could get into the doors.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the usher and then just said you got to wait here until the next song is finished. So by the time we sat down, there were 3 songs in.
Oh, shit. So you're uber late.
Pretty bloody late. But anyways, this is what I want to run past you. So the girls I'm standing with the usher, and it's all pitch black, and they're doing their slow songs.
Yep.
And then what is that?
What was it?
Salt and vinegar
Salt and vinegar.
on the chippos.
Yeah.
So someone had vinegarized their chips,
Yeah.
and it starts smelling.
Okay.
Lord of the Fries.
One of the girls.
One of the girls
Okay.
had it on there. And it starts to waft up and permeate through the bag into my nostrils. And I'm going, everyone smells this.
Yeah.
Well, the usher does. Anyway, so I sit down. We have a sit down. And then I start really smelling it.
Okay.
And it's a new smell. Like, we obviously brought the smell in.
Yeah.
Because we're late. And
Yeah, it's
everyone's...
Folger.
And it's just like, it doesn't smell like anything in there.
Okay. So late and vinegary.
And vinegary. And I'm like, I'm starting to like, Cass, put it away. She's like eating a chip. And it's just like vinegar tits everywhere. And I'm going, this is wrong for starters. It's like, I don't know, a crying baby on a plane or someone on their phone on the bus.
Somebody go,
Yeah, coffee.
people eating a carrot.
Spat. And I eventually said to her, like, put it down. And I had to put my bag and jumper over the chippos
Classic.
because I'm like paranoid about everyone else's like discomfort of it. It's because it's a horrid smell.
Is it though?
Yeah, but
I love a good vinegar.
you're in Hamer Hall, like it's an auditorium. It's a beautiful place, and you're bringing in chips from Flinders Street Station.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit much.
So what do you want to know?
It's
from
like
me?
opening up the packet of chips right in the heart of a movie.
Yeah.
Well, am I wrong or
No,
are
I
they
think,
wrong? Basically.
I think if you were already there, I think you'd get a soft pass on the vinegar smell.
Yeah.
But because you came in, you brought it with you. Then you're sitting down. You've caused a ruckus.
Well,
like somewhat of a soft ruckus.
You're going to bloody bring a boiled egg on a plane for your luncho?
No.
And then peel it
Yeah.
in your little lap and then... There's got to be some sort of standards.
Yeah. So did you canned the chips?
Yes.
Did she reach down in your jumper and like do a little sneaky?
During halftime.
Intermish.
So then that's okay.
Soft and soggy.
So that's another thing about this, right? The music was I didn't know any of the songs, so I was loving it, to be honest.
Okay.
Never heard it. It's not something I'd pay to go and see, but
Yep.
I was quite happy that I did.
Yeah,
This is
okay.
Sunday night, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, it was Sunday night, and bloody, I've got to work Monday, and I know that concrete's in the back of my car, and intermish.
Thinking about the concrete in your car.
Yes, because we
Great.
go out for, after 8 songs, because I was counting, there was
Yeah.
intermish.
Okay.
So you can get your merch,
And
get
we're
a couple
calling
of
that
bevies.
halfway. Less the
Well,
encore.
you would think that.
Yes.
You would think that.
You'd want
this is
that.
about halfway, and I'm going, okay, it starts pissing down rain, like lightning like you've never seen before. It was like
Right.
fucking full on.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
going, all right, all those concrete bags are fucked. Like, oh my god, I
yeah,
got to
yeah.
get home. Oh my god, when am I going to sleep? When? So
hear ya.
halfway through, okay, we're back in. They do another set, and I'm counting on my little fingers how many songs. Because I go, well, it was 8 in the last one. I reckon it's going to be 8 on this one.
Yeah.
We're going to do an encore, and bing, bang, bang, we're out. We're on the train by at 20 to 11.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yep.
That's what I thought. That's what I hoped.
And?
Well, 8 songs in.
Yep.
And they go, all right, well, that's us. That's our lot. I'm like, yeah, okay, everyone stands up. They walk off. They come back to do an encore, which is fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. Get your money's worth.
Yeah, so 3 songs in that encore.
Okay.
All right. And then, all right, see you later.
Yep.
Bye. I get my bag, strap it up, and they come back out again. And
The double encore.
Okay, Gillian Welsh and David Rawlings.
Did the second encore clap incite a re-up?
They were avid fans, ravenous. So they were like, you stay forever.
Okay.
So the second encore,
Yes.
4 songs.
Oh, Jesus.
They go out. I go,
So
okay.
that's
Oh, that's
the
definitely.
third set.
So that's a third set.
Yep.
All right. See you later. Fuck
Okay.
off.
Yeah. Fuck off now.
They come back out.
Oh,
They do another encore.
how many?
4 songs.
Another 4.
Another 4. And strike me down if I'm lying, punters.
Yeah.
They go off. I'm like, right, I've got to fucking go. I got to
Yeah,
go.
that's
I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Yeah.
Came back on for the 5th encore. Another 4 songs.
No. Another 4 songs.
So the
the
encore,
encore was longer than
the entire gig.
the entire gig.
And they just kept playing and playing and playing and playing. And then I'm like, fuck, man, we got to get a fucking train home.
Yeah.
Go down to Flinders Street Station.
Oh, because I thought for a minute there you were going to say, so we left and then we were the first to leave. Last in, first out.
So we get to Flinders Street Station
Uh-oh.
half an hour before the train comes.
Oh, ding.
Oh, fucking hell, man. And then an Uber back to her house, drop her off, and then an Uber back to mine. So it's like, I
An
don't
extra
know,
$700.
$11.40 by the time we get home.
That's all right.
Yeah, but you still got to have a wind down. You're not just going, all right, and now sleep.
Yeah, you can't just
So
can't put head to pillow.
we asked in the last episode, what is art, right? And what is an encore? What is it? What
I
is
think
a
you're
gig?
asking why is art?
Why is art so farty? I like a 3 standard
3 encores
encore.
is a lot.
There was 5. There was
That's
5
unheard
encores.
of. I've never heard of such
Off
a thing.
stage, on stage, off stage, on stage. And I'm like, dudes, just fucking play.
Because I thought you'd come back on, you'd progressively go down in song numbers. Do you know what I mean? Like you come out, you do 3, cool, money for
money for jam.
money for jam, right? And then they come on, they do a 2-er,
Yeah,
they do a 1-er, they go, honestly,
this is
that's
it.
it. That's it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time we come into town.
Do you know how they fucked me in the second encore?
Yeah.
3 songs into the second encore, they played one that was like, so sad we gotta go
clap
home. I
on.
want to. I don't know. I want to go home. Let's go home. We're on the way home. You're almost home. Home. And you're like, well, that's got to be it.
Yeah.
Everyone's going nuts.
Home.
This
Everyone's
is the
going
home. And then another song. So I was like, this is why I don't go out. This is why I don't go to things.
Well, we went to a thing.
Mm.
We went to a little concert thing. And I'll jump to the end of it.
Yes, and then we'll do
And then we'll work our way back.
Like a
because they did
Pulp Fiction
their,
style.
They did their encore, one encore. But they played the song that the very last what we thought was the last song was the song we all went there for.
Yes.
Right? Everybody's doing the old sing along.
Right.
And getting into it, and that was great. And they did a cool version of it, and then that was it. And then they said, and now for our last number,
Yeah.
right? So they did a little break there, clappity clap 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 caroo, woo. All right, cool. And then for our last number, I think you're all gonna know this one. Played one that no one knew,
Oh,
and it wasn't anywhere near as good.
idiots.
So their last song which is their encore.
Which is this is something we've been working on.
Yeah, but it was like so,
You got to
like,
play your
what did you
banger
do?
right
You
at the
did it
end.
the wrong way around.
Well,
boy.
you got to play the good song first, within the first 3 songs,
Yeah,
and then you play it last again. We're there to sing the damn song.
Sing the song.
Just do it. We're here for that song.
yeah, we are. We were there.
Sing us the
for
song,
that.
Piano Man.
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Joel. Have you
Billy
seen Billy Joel lately? He's
No.
not looking so good. It's not.
Is he?
Just fucking hang it up, Billy.
Yeah.
If that's your real name.
It's his
Doubt it.
stage name.
Yeah, it would be.
His name's William.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to the concert,
Mm.
which what we thought was like going to be maybe like a
The forum or
like a forum kind
a
of
theatre sort of.
theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we got there and it was like a full scale rave.
Oh, it was called
Well,
Rave.
no, it was called Rave, but it was like in memory of it's called Rave,
Right.
right? So
Age group.
20s to 31, soak and wet.
Right, you're the oldest ones there.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And blended in.
Mm.
I had me bloody my t-shirt on.
How
and
much were the tickets?
tickets were enough,
Yeah.
right? We got our money's worth.
Yeah.
Let's just say,
They played the song.
they played the song.
Yeah.
But it got to it was like full rave scale, but they had like 10 giant full scale length of my property bars set up.
Sick.
Right, so you could not go anywhere without being right next to a bar. It was
Excellent.
pretty good. That was pretty good. Shitty toilets,
Yeah.
whatever. Queue up longer to the toilet than you could to get a drink, which is not the worst thing that ever happened.
Yeah, but what you want is you want your piss to come out as quickly as the piss goes in.
Yeah, and you want the person in front of you to come out of the cubicle faster than
And you
you
don't-
intend to.
And the person that comes out of the cubicle, you don't want a look on their face of like,
Yeah,
don't go in
don't-
there.
don't
That's
go
fucking
there.
rank,
That's
mate.
all, mate.
Someone
Wasn't
destroyed.
me, wasn't me.
I just destroyed that porcelain. Fuck.
I slaughtered that bowl.
Yeah.
It's a slaughterhouse. It's a pyramid.
Yeah.
It had all the hallmarks of it's called Rave,
Mm.
but 1 o'clock when they finished playing,
Mm.
all the lights came up,
Oh.
and it's like, okay, go
Get
home,
the fuck out.
turn around, go home. We stood there for a minute going, yeah, that was good, this is good, that was good, yeah, and that bit was good. And
Trying
I
to justify
I
it.
liked this and I liked that. We turned around and we were the last there,
Ah.
and it was like 3 mins.
Did you look on the ground for cameras and wallets and
got
phones?
a
and-
found a watch.
Oh, did you? Yeah, good one.
Yeah, no cameras, but lots of trash. And we drank. We had a couple of we did 1 round of drinks
Mm.
just for 3 of us,
Yeah.
and that was $51.
Yeah.
And we had a few rounds.
Did you? Have
But
you seen?
you got one Red Bull and vodka, thanks. And they give it to you in a little capo, and that was $17. And then when I woke up in the morning, I was like, so mega dries, dries like you
a
never
nun's
had.
cuz.
Yeah, like a nun's Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
yeah, but a rave.
Rave style gig.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
felt
so-
good.
so, yeah.
Felt like it was
You were back in
well
the day.
organised. Yeah, it was a bit back in the day-ish.
Was it, a 2007 rave, or was it like a 1999 or 98 rave?
it
or-
was a 2006
yeah.
rave.
Just on the
where we
bit-
wouldn't have gone.
On the drinks prices, right? The price is right. And a current affair bit came up on my YouTube. So I don't watch current affair, but sometimes the YouTube comes up and there's little
Yeah.
clips. And I was saying how much we're taxed in Australia on beers and alcohol. And it's like astronomical. Like if you're trying to run a bar, it's impossible.
Can't
and a
do
bottle shop, it's the tax
How much do you reckon a beer was back when we were in year 11, year 12? Up at the knot.
a jug for $12.
$12 for a jug.
Yeah, remember when we used to sit around and get? I'll get this round.
I'll get this round.
And you come back with 3 jugs, cost you fucking $30, and everyone drinks all night with the boys.
Yeah.
Bit of
What was
fisticuffs. And it's just gradually gone up and up and up and up and up and up because
Yeah, 'cause
they
now-
don't want us men sitting around getting pissed in the bars, talking about politics and whatnot.
Mm.
So that's how revolutions start.
Oh, right.
So now it's cheaper to buy a slab, right?
Yep.
Sit at home by yourself
It
and
is.
drink it,
It
right?
is.
Now, when you buy that slab, one of the 6 packs
Yeah.
is complete tax goes to the government.
Really?
Yeah.
Because back in the days, it used to be buy a slab, you get in a 6-pack for free.
Yeah. And it's
Like in the big scheme of things, if you go to buy singles, you know,
yeah, that's right. It's
You'd
not
end
where
up
you just go buy a slab because you get a 6-pack for free.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But now that's
That's all
pure
gone.
pure tax.
So if you're going to go and get a bloody a pint, it's $16 or something.
Yeah.
You can't do it, mate. You can't do it. Now all these little microbreweries, they're all been bought up by Saki, and it's apparently just all the Japanese companies own all the beers in Australia now.
Yeah, right.
Something like that. Something
Yeah,
close
okay.
to that.
Yeah, I'll buy that for $1.
You were saying that in Japan's,
Yeah.
what was it, 4 litres or 3 litres of scotch?
4 liters of scotch for $28.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to cost.
like the hardest part was lifting the bottle.
Yeah, yeah. And do you know who started all this fucking bullshit?
Dan Andrews,
Bob Hawke.
Bob Hawke,
biggest-
the Sculler.
The Sculler, the biggest piss drinker in all of Australia, still holds a record for a yard glass.
Yeah,
And he started putting a tax on it. Like, because we've
You
got to stop these.
fucker.
We've got to stop these cunts having fun on the
so
weekends.
was that is that conspiracy corner?
Mm.
Did he like drink that beer, right? So that all Aussies would go, yeah, beer drinking,
Yeah.
yeah, Bobby,
Passes the pub test.
yeah, and then secretly under the bloody under the bar, they're on the take, so they're promoting drinking beer via the El Presidente, and then we all go and drink beer and get bloody taxed up the wahoo.
Up the wazoo. Because we're getting taxed on, and then all the tax on the beers and spirits, and then 10%.
Yeah, right.
So it's a double tax.
Yeah,
It's
right.
double dipping on my
Okay.
bevies.
Yeah.
They just put all
They're
the
putting their
scotch
mouth
prices
in the
up
chip
again.
bowl.
It's like fucking. Like, what are we doing here? We're supposed to be the biggest beer drinkers in the world. We don't even have a brewery.
Yeah, but
You know?
Australia, you're not going to get a better country than Australia. Fuck off. Fuck off. I'm not leaving.
Well,
Well, where are we going to go?
I might go to America now.
Mm.
And that's going to be like. It's gonna. A lot of people are weird going right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people tuning out right now, yeah.
tuning out. They don't like it.
Fuck.
So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to that Kuju in Huntingdale. It was like a little in the factories there. It was a sick little micro brewery
Yeah.
with all these fanciful beers. Like,
Yeah.
just do a fucking lager for
Yeah.
God's
stop
sakes. I
giving
don't want
me a-
pineapple.
I don't want Hawaiian punch.
I don't want it.
No, I
don't
don't
want
I don't want bacon and celery.
Yeah. They're going under because they can't.
They're going under.
Yeah, because people can't afford to go and have a pint. And then when they pour a pint, like a third of it goes to the bloody government, mate.
Yeah.
So how you running a business like that, mate?
We're getting fucked.
Yeah.
Getting
We
fucked.
are. And
Yeah.
no one seems to give a shit.
No, they just this.
Oh, no, we'll go liberal.
revolution.
We'll go Labor. We'll go liberal. We'll go Labor. We'll go liberal. We'll go Labor. It's like, fucking hell, man. We need some leadership.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway.
We do.
That's the politics.
That's the politics corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let's talk doctors for a minute.
Mm.
You got the teeth report.
Yeah, I got
Do you wanna
the
give us a
dental
chomp
update.
report?
Yeah, so bloody, you've got 2 missing teeth, right?
Already.
Yeah,
Where'd you lose them?
top, left, and right, at the
Okay.
back there.
Okay.
Right. This little bugger's been gone for ages,
Yep.
and then that one had to go,
Yep.
and then when we're at the dentist, he goes, "Well, that back one, it's fucked."
So,
So,
where's your chewing power coming from?
I have to lean forward
Oh,
at the front of my
like a
mouth.
dog
like a dog.
or a horse?
Like a horse. And like every night it's like, Cass, like, what's for din din? She goes, I think we're going to have,
Soup.
well, no, we're going to have crunchy potatoes with crunch and crunchy
crunchy
tips
crisp,
and
crunchy
steak
crispy
and
crisp.
stuff you really have to chew.
Yeah,
And I'm like, babe, I can't.
You're gonna chew. You're gonna choke on steak.
Can you
one
chuck
day.
that in a smoothie and whip
Can
it
you
up?
chop all my bits up into little bits?
Yeah, so I've been like eating white bread, like ham sandwiches, toasties, noodles, soups,
Yep.
smoothies,
Yep.
and it's been quite difficult. So anyway, he ripped out the back one because he's like, this one's fucked.
Yep.
That was a couple of months ago. That was in January.
So no tits. You're not
I didn't
gonna
get
go your
tits. No, well, I figured.
Thailand.
I've probably said this already, but if I went overseas to get it done, it wouldn't have worked, punters, because you go over there, he rips the tooth out, Dr. Wong or whatever, and then you're in the doldrums for.
You're in the apartment.
You're in the apartment. You're in Thailand, just sitting there
Steaming.
going, "Fucking hell, man! I can't eat. I can't drink. I
Yeah.
can't
I don't know what
antibiotics
medicines to get.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to be at home, Netflixing.
Yeah.
So you go for that one, and then you have to come back. So last Friday I went to get the bone graft,
Ooh.
right? Right, bone graft, bovine, a little bit of bovine jaw in there. He cuts you open, he sticks that in, and then he puts a cap on it, and then he stitches it over so that it grows. Yeah, come on.
Can't they now
Yeah.
get that little like kappa dappa doodle that you're just talking about? It's cut you open. It's got a 3D printed tooth, which is your tooth attached to it. He just puts it up, sews it in. You got your chompers back.
That'd be good. But they're putting that little screw in there, the titanium screw. It's like worth $300 each. Before margins are put on it. So
before the service fee of
so then he's put the
installation.
2 bones. I think he's got the screws in there, another bone thing in the hand, another screw. Fucking ripped through like 7 or 8 stitches, like just fucking.
What's the recovery time on that?
1 day.
Is it?
To the next day, 0 pain.
Wow.
0 pain. I stopped taking the meds.
Excuse me, he must be a very considerate.
He's a considerate lover. And then right, I've got to go back in another 3 months to get the actual teeth put in. So how does that work for going to Thailand, right? And they might do it differently over there. So I've got to take 1 week off at least to get to Thailand.
Pay for it.
Pay for it.
Pay for
flights,
the dental work.
everything. Come back.
Yep.
Go back again.
Yep.
Another week off.
Yep.
So it's got to be.
And you can't drink while you're there.
Well, fucking, I drank scotch that night.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's like it really helps.
Poured it past it.
Yeah, it's like through a straw. But Cassie would have had to take the 2 weeks off as well.
Yep.
She works for herself.
Yep.
So there's no money coming in. And then I work for myself. So that's 2 weeks off. So it's a month off. Like
Of pay.
And not getting quotes in, and so it really stalls. And so it's like, man, I think it's cheaper just to do it here.
Yeah.
They were half price, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, it sucks, but having rotten teeth or no teeth is worse.
Yeah, absolutely. And the doctors see this is what I always question the waiting room and waiting times in doctors. And I reckon there should be a system where, like the party system, where you get there and you put it on the chalkboard what time you got there, because they say get here at 1:45, and so you get there on time, sometimes even 10 minutes early, and basically you sit there and then they just take their sweet bippy with the previous customer. I'm just quickly texting Nessie here. And I reckon if you, for every minute you go over, like, because Ness got a bill for a doctor's appointment, and they're checking previous results and going on to this and going on to that, and she couldn't find the thing, so she had to make a phone call, like her fault, right? And it went 5 minutes over. And Ness got charged an extra $120.
Oh, they're lawyers, are they now?
Yeah, right? Something like that. It was something fucking ridiculous. So I was saying, she said, and I waited there for 45 minutes.
Oh.
So I reckon for every minute that they go over faffing about looking on the Ask Dr. Google, that you should be. How long were you waiting? 45 minutes. Oh, well, you got 45 minutes extra credit on your appointment. Is there anything else you want me to check out?
Yeah, my ass has been.
I want you to look right up my ass.
Yeah, it's fuckery. It's fuckery because it should be just like
it never meets up.
$300 for a filling. That is it.
But the time that you're allotted to go there, and they go, "Oh, we can only fit you in at 1:45," and then you go there and sit there for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
So
the good thing about this doctor is it's only him and a dental nurse and one customer at a time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so you're in. He's got 15-minute window.
It's all you.
Yeah,
it's all you.
So that's the doctor corner.
Well, no, there's more doctor.
Yeah,
more doctor. I was thinking of this scenario where the parent doctoring is just is little kisses, kiss the wound, little kissy kiss.
Yeah,
kiss it better.
Yep.
Generally, that gets through to a kid. It's a psychological thing. They just go, "Oh yeah, well, mum's giving it a little kiss. It
can't be that bad.
It's just a little boo boo." However kids think in their heads. And I was thinking, what if actual medicine was kissing?
Yeah, it's like I'm having erectile dysfunction, doctor. Kiss it better.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Of course you did, but yeah. So you go in there to the doctor's office, and they're just like, "All right, where's the hurt?" And then they give a kiss on the shoulder, or a kiss on the elbow, and tennis elbow.
Yeah.
A little kiss on the fingy, you know what I mean? And
they get lung disease.
Yeah, but I don't know what surgery would be in that case. Full Hollywood tongue kiss.
Yeah, I think so.
But like a full Hollywood tongue kiss is a closed mouth kiss.
Yeah, it is.
But with a lot of
I
head
think they
turn.
kiss the top lip.
Yeah, they do.
Rather than like tongue in there.
Yeah, it's like when Kermit kisses Miss Piggy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like two puppets mashing hands together. You know what I mean?
Get out of my bedroom.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So
there you go.
Going for surgery today, and the bloody the doctor's in there prepping his tongue.
Get a good scrape out.
He's got a tongue dom on.
Yeah.
Glove enough.
A tongue dom. It's good.
Well, we had the finger doms.
Yes. What do you call it? Diaphragm. A tongue diaphragm.
Just for the one touch. You know what I mean? You just don't want that.
Are you getting any surgery? You getting the dental? You're saying
I'm gonna get one tootho out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mr. Perfect Teeth, Mr.
That's it.
You're always saying to me,
no cut gums, no
you fucking used to chew on this
no
and
bone
chew
grafts. No bone grafts.
Yeah, when was the last time you went to the dentist?
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
Zing.
And you were saying...
He went, "Oh yeah, maybe one little filling here."
So you're going to get one ripped out.
Yeah.
That back tooth you were saying that you got hit in the head.
No, that's a different one.
Okay, so that's just holding on for dear life.
It's called RAVE. We were on a hammock.
At Earth Core,
and we was just hovering above. It was actually hovering above quite a big ditch, so we were like above the water, but just near the bank. So you know how the banks sort of drop off, and there's a big dip before it hits the water. So we're hovering above that, and it was like set up properly with the Boy Scout knots and all.
Yeah.
But then two of us got on the hammock. I was like, nah, she'll be right. Got me guitar. Don't know why I had a guitar.
Why did you have a guitar? At an Earth Core.
Who knows?
This would be fun. Sit around with some bongos.
Just in case there's not enough firewood. And did the old strummo. I think it was a G or a bouncy C. And that was all the hammock could take, and snap it up.
The vibrations, man.
And the wood section of the hammock, you can see the hammock's all tied up to the, like planks of wood on either side, kind of thing. And that snapped above that, so the planks just got smack. Hit me in the fucking face and smashed my tooth.
Ow.
Like I went, pulled a shard out
And that's the start of the weekend.
right at the start. We hadn't even finished setting up the campsite.
See that you've had a few things like that.
Yeah.
Remember the time? What was it? What did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
I
Yes.
the ring got me bloody ring jammed through my finger.
Yeah, you were jumping up trying to touch a street sign, and your wedding ring got caught on the top of it and almost ripped your finger off.
That was a classic.
Oh, we were away for that little holiday, and we were just about to eat the first meal together, and then we're going to do a podcast, and you just like bit through your tongue.
When was that?
Remember we went to Bendigo or something, like just the four of the kids and Cassie and I, and then we were going to do a pod, and we're sitting down, and we just go, we'll just have the salad, eat some food, and then you just like go, and you bit like right through your fucking tongue, and
right
it
through, and it
bled
was
profusely.
and there was a flap.
There was a flap.
There was a flap.
That is the one thing I will say about the mouth, though. It heals very quickly.
It did heal quickly to the point where I forgot it.
You didn't even remember just then.
No, I didn't. You had to remind me. But
And the time you were on the swing, going across the creek,
the
Tarzan rope.
Yep, and I do remember it was like cartoon. It was the closest we've ever got to Acme. Roadrunner, where we did. Remember, Drew and I did paper, scissors, rocks for who gets the next shot on the rope, and then I did a full like Tarzan meets Indiana Jones whip out, where you run like full pelt along the bank, and then instead of just going like a classic just across the creek straightways, this was a full around the world in 60 days. So it was like, and I remember like getting right above the water and then seeing the rope go past my face, and then it went down. But then I landed on the jagged rocks and everything really down. Dangerous. But I landed like like the superhero, when they come in, they land on one knee and one foot and they just go
and break the concrete underneath.
That's exactly how I landed. It was a classic landing.
But your knee took all.
But I fucking totally shredded my foot and totally broke my knee. Still a bit broke.
Bit jagged up in there.
It is. It's just like crook. Where is it? There it is. It's crooked.
I stopped doing all that shit as soon as
that's when I stopped.
I stopped. On the water. I've told this a million times. Up on the Murray, behind the Biscuit.
Yeah.
Coogan was driving the boat. We're on the Biscuit, and the Biscuit's just an inflatable tyre, basically that big tyre. And
if it gets
hold
any
on,
air under it,
hold on, boys. And they're trying to whip you off it. It's the whole
they're
whole
doing
thing.
The best. Yeah.
And he did. And I remember my cartoon stance. I did a cartwheel. Hands first across the surface. I remember doing a cartwheel. And then just went face first. Whoa. Face first, man.
It was a gusher.
And I got, my eyes went red, like blood. And then I started to bleed out of my nose. I'm pretty 99% sure I was concussed.
Ears bleed?
Yeah, my ears were bleeding, yes. I should have gone to hospital, but I was 15, 16. Steve was like 20. Yeah. I was up with the boys, and he'd let me come up there and hang out.
Yeah, you're not gonna get airlifted.
No,
on a boys.
He
weekend.
has.
He has. Yeah.
And then the other time was in Queensland behind a kneeboard.
Yep.
And it was a wooden kneeboard with a pointy point, and went up the fucking there up the wake, and then came back down, and I just didn't have any center of balance, and I just fucking. Headbutted the thing. See that scar there, Timmy? Still there. And I put when you're in strife, when you go to check your head wound and you can feel your skull. The first time you feel your own skull, it's eye-watering.
That very first time, you feel your skull. Yeah, it's
and then there was that time I almost drowned on the kneeboard. Strapped in.
You went upside down. Yeah. You couldn't unstrap. And so that's
after that,
fucking horror story.
Yeah, man. And then
that's
the ski slopes.
Where'd he drown? 6 inches off the bank.
Yeah, 6 inches. While you're all like going, where is he? He hasn't come up yet.
That's fucked.
Yeah, that was terrifying. And then the ski accidents. Like, I went skiing with Dorita and she's like, "I never skied before."
Never scooched.
Not schooned. And we're up in Mount Hotham, like
Yeah.
double black diamond fucking double backs. She'll just go that way. If anything gets in your way, turn.
Now
I
turn.
didn't know how to stop. I didn't know how to do anything. And I just started gaining speed. And then just like I had to bail. And then, you know, like on the side of the ski slopes, there's like big nets to stop you from going over the cliff.
Yeah.
And so I've just like roly-poly into the fucking...
Into the net.
And now that was at the top of the mountain, man. So like I was like, well, how do I get down from here without
did you get
dying?
down? You
I
just-
sat on my skis
Yeah.
and I
Scooched.
scooched
You spelunked all the way down.
all the way down.
Fucking hell.
And that's the days of doing that crazy antics.
I don't
Adrenaline
know.
junkies and
Yeah, I don't know if I was ever the adrenaline junkie. You know, like I always kept it pretty safe. Like it was the rope's fault, not my fault.
Yeah.
Because like with our like Tarzan rope, that went around 85, 90 times.
all the time.
Yeah.
And you got to go, like, you know, you're coming up as a man, and the crew's there, all the boys there, and you can't always
Boys,
be
I was barefoot though.
you can't always be the one that goes, nah, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing
Yeah.
it, and he's, you know,
Yeah.
Jez
And
is a bit of
everyone
Jez is a
walks
bit of a
away going,
pussy.
that was the best fun we've ever had on a rope. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, good
I
times.
mean, how much fun can you have on a rope? Really?
Well,
Soap on a rope. You've got
you're hanging from a rope.
you got the biscuit. That's fun. Anyway. Yeah, so did a gig on the weekend with Chris and AJ. AJ being the sax player.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was really
Where was
good.
it? Brunswick Street?
No, Sydney Road Festival.
Ah.
We played an 8-hour set. So we had to spruce it up with like all the trimmings. Got a singer in, got a sax player,
Yeah, right.
did live jams, live disco jams, beat machines, and like we're making it the whole time. It was sick.
Crew?
Yeah, there's a couple of hundred coming through
At any stage.
at any stage. Getting good nods. Yeah, boys, this is sick, boys. Catch you later, boys. That kind of thing. Oh, here's a good spot. Yeah, see you later, boys. Like there was that the whole time.
Yeah.
And we got to the end of the gig. AJ's gone to get his bloody car, and the manager's come out and said to us, get a sax player.
Right.
Like, you know,
Spruce it up.
just get some point of interest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people hear the tooting from outside and go, oh yeah, something's going on in there. Sexy sax.
Yeah.
But then he had the impression that AJ was going to be one of those roaming Lost Boys sax players. Dun, dun, dun.
Like a mariachi band.
No,
That comes up
just
to
like-
your wedding your table and plays a love
yeah,
song.
like
How are you enjoying your meal?
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Who wants that?
I don't know.
What was it?
Do people put coins in the end of the sax?
The only thing is you have to go and pick it out. It's all wet.
Splooch it out.
Wind instruments are crook.
Crook. You cannot share a wind instrument.
No.
No.
Yeah, but what was this manager thinking?
So he
What-
was
what-
thinking like, he pulled out the old line, you know, well, I've got this mate, he's a prolific saxophone player. And he gets out there and he's like, you know, getting the crowd involved. And I'm like, so in 8 hours, how many times is he going to do that? Where's he going to do it? It was never appropriate. Not even once was it appropriate for any of us to go out there and go, come on, guys, let's have a sing along.
Enjoy your
And
meal.
is he supposed to like be mic'd up, or is he just going?
He was mic'd up.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, exactly. The logistics, it's a fucking nightmare. You know.
you just run the bar, mate,
Yeah.
and we'll run the music. We'll run the tunes.
I'll take it from here.
Yeah.
But it's this expectation. I reckon DJs get the same kind of expectations where they're like, you know, like fucking wiggy go wiggy wiggy bro, and then like you can't hear because it's so loud. So you put your hand press the headphones to your ear, and he's like, he's doing it, he's doing the thing. Fuck off.
Yeah, 8 hours is a bloody long gig.
It's a
mate.
stint.
So that's the day after you went to that rave. It was called
and
Rave.
the day that rave, it's called Rave, was the day after we did a 5-hour set at the same place.
Ugh.
So it was a big weekend.
Yeah, bloody oath,
But
mate.
you just got to do it, mate.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm used to it. I'm used to going to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I hate that. I hate the idea of it.
I do hate it.
If I'm not in bed by 10:30, 10:30.
What I hate is that the only option in this world, if you're starving to death at that time of night, is Macca's.
Yeah, I don't eat that shit.
And I hate it.
I don't eat it.
It's fucked.
Haven't eaten it in bloody 6 years now.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. Look
But
at
all
my
your teeth falling
Yeah,
out. So
fuck
fucking
you,
what is
fuck
that?
you,
What's
fuck.
happening?
All right, I've got a new idea for a podcast. You're going to hate it.
Great. Let's do it.
I've been watching mainly 24, Jack Bauer again.
Yeah.
So I watched the...
Is it a holder?
I watched... Well,
The first three of the
All right,
first
all right.
4 of the 20.
first of all, we watched season 9.
Yeah,
Because
right.
we hadn't watched it. Well, it was pretty good, but it's not 24 episodes now. It's just 12. It's 12
Okay.
episodes
Okay.
instead of 24.
So each episode's what, 2 hours
Or
long?
they just skip in between ad breaks. It can flashes forward.
So
it's like
it's-
20 minutes long.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
it's 48 seconds
Yeah.
of him and 24
And
minutes.
it was
of
good enough.
ads.
It was good enough. He's pretty gristled by that stage. And then we were, let's watch season 7.
Okay.
Just jump around a bit. And
Yeah.
that was good. And so we went, let's watch bloody season 1. Let's start from the
Are
start.
they all like, is it another 24 hours
Yeah.
each season?
Yeah.
Right.
So
So you could watch, you can choose which 24 hours you
yeah, it
want.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I was thinking for a podcast, watch along,
Mm.
and you sit there. It's more of a drinking game, and it's like every time Jack Bauer's daughter or wife gets kidnapped,
Yep.
you got to scull a pint.
Okay.
Every time he says, "Damn it,"
Okay.
you got to scull. You got to have a shot.
Every time he reloads.
Yes.
Yep.
Every time he punches anyone in the throat,
Yep.
neck, chest, face, anything like that. Anytime he screams at his boss. Anytime he says,
You're your case.
yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
There's a lot in that. They do get kidnapped quite a lot. Like his daughter Kimberly in the first one, like 3 or 4 abductions in a 24-hour space.
So the Taken, which is the
Oh yeah,
what's his name? The Liam Neeson vehicle.
Yeah,
Is that it's
Same
20?
shit.
It's 24, right?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Is Jack Bauer like pulled out of retirement each time, or he's like on the job?
Pretty much out of retirement
Is
every
he chopping
time.
wood at some point? They come in, they go.
Season 2, he's got a beard.
Okay.
And the head of the CTU, he had a beard. I said, turned to Cass, I said, one of these beards has to go in this first episode because can't have 2
you
beards.
can't have 2 beards.
No way, man.
Not dueling beards.
Nah, so he cut his off when he
Did
gets
he?
pulled. Yeah, when he gets pulled in.
Oh,
to,
he
like-
gets rejacked.
Yeah, he gets jacked off.
Jacked on.
Yeah,
He's not
He's-
jacked off until the 24 hours is over.
it's
And
like
that's what he's getting to,
he gets into a lot of mischief.
does he?
He's very violent.
And he's got a license to do whatever he likes.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
He breaks fingers. He
Okay, cool.
terrorizes. He's a terrorist.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right.
these poor bastards. But it's actually a rip-off.
Never watched it.
It's a rip-off.
Mm.
The Johnny Depp vehicle, Nick of Time,
Is it?
which is shot in real time.
Yeah,
The
okay.
whole thing goes for 1:20.
Yes, I do remember watching
Yeah,
that
it's
and,
good.
and having a look at the clock, and it was like working at
Perfectly.
perfect timing.
Yeah.
The nick of time.
The Nick
actually.
of Time.
Well, what I have mostly been watching, I sent it to you the other day, and I want to know if you got to the end of it. Was Batman Returns to the Batcave.
I did. I watched the whole fucking
Return
thing
to the Batcave. I watched the whole thing too.
on
What-
YouTube.
So it's like the same way that there's no way to redo Batman 66.
Adam West and
Burt Ward.
Ward.
There's no way to actually do that. I swear to God they were going to get in their Bat uniforms at one stage.
I thought they would have, but Burt was quite overweight.
Their heads, they've got really big heads. Adam's got a massive head.
Yeah.
Bert's got a massive body.
Yeah.
So it
Short
would
guy,
have
but-
been pretty humiliating. But
Well,
anyway,
Bert's a chode now.
He's a
wide. He's
chode.
wider than he is
he
taller.
is. He looks like Chet from from Weird Science.
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, Bill Paxton as Chet. But so there was no way to remake one of those episodes, so they made it as a documentary style. I know you watched it, but I'm filling in the
Sure.
audience. Documentary style, where Adam the actor and Bert the actor fall into a Batman episode.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Pretty much.
With flashback when they're talking
yeah,
about...
but there's something from their past. So in order to find out who done it, who stole the
clue
Batmobile,
was you got to think about your past or something.
Yeah, so they had to delve into their past and remember how the show was made, and then the reenactments, which were pretty damn good.
The reenactments were pretty good.
It looked like it, man.
Yeah.
And they gave you an insight to how the show was made. So I was pissing myself because I was talking to Ness, but 3 days earlier about the guy that played the Riddler.
Yes.
Back in the day, and then he was replaced by Gomez Adams. If you remember,
yeah,
they replaced him
as the Riddler.
Yeah,
they did, didn't they?
He wasn't as good.
Did he have his moustache?
Yep, Gomez.
Yeah.
But they touched on all the best parts of Batman.
They sure did.
Like all the women did. Touched on all the best parts of Batman. But I thought it was pretty damn good. 2003.
Yeah.
So
totally.
It's kind of MTV vibes.
We totally skipped it. How did we not see that for all that?
Just, there's so much we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite good.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure animated series? Have you ever heard of that?
I did,
Back to the Future animated series? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the Bill and Ted, did they have some sort of sprocket or a
Oh,
smirk?
no, it was totally excellent.
Oh, okay.
Or bogus.
All right, so the return to the Batcave, right? What did you think about the bit about Burt Ward's junk?
Burt Ward's junk. I had heard that rumour.
So he's in these tidy tights.
Yeah.
He's a little chode, a little small, but at this stage he's a skinny boy.
Yeah.
Skinny man.
Yeah.
Skinny short man. And they were saying that the League of Decency or whatever in America had a real problem in the 1960s about
his chode being
his
visible.
cock and balls were like
It's too
big.
Too explicit.
Do you reckon he wrote that into the script? It's like, oh, remember the time I had a massive cock?
I think it's more so that it's men in tights.
Yeah.
People getting offended. I think they were just rolling that in. I think that was focused on both of them, but he got to have that because the rest of the show they were really bagging him out.
Yeah.
You know, like he was a bit of a prima donna on set.
Had no acting experience.
No acting experience. Adam was getting all the good women. He was getting all the psychos.
What do you...
It's pretty good, man.
Because the doctor goes, he's at the doctor, right? And they're checking out his junk. And there's nothing we can do about it. We've tried to tape it. We've tried to cuff it. We've tried to do everything. And then the doctor prescribes some drug.
A shrinkage
drug. A shrinkage drug.
Never heard of it.
What is that?
It's nothing.
Well, who invented that?
No one.
They got it wrong, man. It's supposed to be...
bullshit.
First you invent Viagra, and then you invent the shrink one.
The Diagra.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the opposite of the Viagra? Is there something out there? Oh, yeah, it's steroids, isn't it?
That shrinks your cock.
Yeah.
Cock and balls.
Yeah. But I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And there's still shows out there that we have not seen. I like the what the hell is this?
Yeah. 20 years later.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, get yourself a 24.
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Every time he breaks the law, have a drink.
Yeah, because I don't want to indulge. Because we were talking about it yesterday with shows that get they're so popular, but they get the extended license.
Yeah,
you know,
should have cut off at season 5.
We're going to sign you on for 3 more seasons. And they're like, we only had 1 season worth of story left, so let's stretch it out. We've got a love episode. We've got a musical episode. We've got a fucking...
Enter the Simpsons. Like how many Marge fucking loves Homer? How many of those are we going to say?
Sickening.
Yeah.
Sickening.
I'm fucking sick of that.
But you know, like I think there was the case of another 10 minutes, Jeremy.
I was just
there's the case of like Lost. Did you ever watch that show Lost?
I got 3 seasons in and realised nothing was going to happen.
Yeah, well, it got to the end and it was like it was all a dream.
Was it?
It was a vision. It was a vision. They were in purgatory.
Okay.
And they were all dead. They died on the plane. Spoiler alert.
So that's what we said right from the start.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like they didn't have an ending.
And they didn't like the first season was like, oh, there's mysterious smoke. Oh, there's a fucking this. There's a fucking
there's a
that.
bear.
There's all this stuff. Never answered any of that.
No.
Never answered it.
No, because they were doing the same thing that Batman did, the 66 Batman. It was shot over. It's a double episode. It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
You got to have it clear. Will they get out of this thing the next week, Robin?
Yes,
of course they will. The Joker does not know how to tie knots properly, and that's I think what Lost did. They were like, we just need cliffhangers every week, and then we'll write our way out of this. Someone will figure it out. And it's the blogs, mate. It's the blogs that they would have sat there and gone, how do we fucking finish this? Get to the blogs, go to the fan theories, zip zobs up. Yeah, purgatory.
Right. Yeah.
You're in a dream.
Yeah.
You're in a dream.
Yeah. Oh, it's all a dream.
They did the bloody Wizard of Oz on us.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz at us.
It was all a dream.
And you were there. And you were there. You have
I
never
kind
seen
of think
before.
that this is all a dream.
Is it?
Yeah.
A haze, a purple haze.
Matrix. Mate.
Yeah. So, what
So
else?
you happy with Trump's first 2 months, Tim?
Oh, so far so good, mate. Yes, buddy, he's killing it.
Everyone's
People love that.
they love it.
The bloody the key broke off in me lock in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that? Somebody honking the horn out the front. So I pulled something into the studio and I did a Ricky, from
Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys. You ever seen Ricky? Like, that's kind of a running gag in this house. Like, because I'll command something to obey me in this house. Fucking open this fucking lock, and I don't care if I destroy a wall to get the light switch on. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly where you're at. Yeah.
There, it's on. It's like it's going to take me 2 months to fix this switch. But so I did a Ricky trying to get a chair into the studio because I got a new couch here and I was like lifting it. I was like, all that kind of stuff. So, but the key was in the door and I fucking stuck my head off the key. And I just could not get the bastard out.
Yeah.
And so I look up the bloody internet to get the life hack of how to do it. And I'm like, blue tack.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Smash blue tack in there and then...
Yeah, but the key turned, so I couldn't get it to go straight. So that didn't work.
Hair clip.
No grip. Couldn't get
tweezers.
Tweezers. Vanessa came out, cracked the shit. They're for pulling hairs out and that. And once you get the tweezers, and they fucking...
Chicks are weird about their tweezers.
I was just
man.
like, fucking just buy another pair.
Yes.
I have to get this key out. And then I did the old. One of the other things is they said is just get like little pliers, and they also said like to drill into sideways into the head of the key, and then once you're in the key, then you pull the
what
thing
size drill bit are you gonna get?
Thin.
Snap that.
So I did that. I almost fucked the barrel.
Yeah,
trying to get it around because my papers I couldn't see what was going on. I was drilling the wrong section for a minute there, and anyway, so. Get the pliers out. All the pliers are big, too big and fat.
Sure.
You can't fucking get in there.
Sure. The magnet.
And so, I tried the magnet, but the speaker magnet we got there that was supposed to be super powerful just doesn't work on keys. The keys weren't magnetic.
Yeah.
It was not the right metal. So we did all this, and then I'm just going, fuck it. Went to the gig, and buddy, get a text. Mason managed to get it out.
Right. How do you fucking do that?
He got like found tweezers with like a pointy end, like needle nose pliers. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, I guess.
And just fucking got it out.
All right, jimmied it out.
And then wanted $20.
Oh, did he just? He's a fucking little fucking little cunt. You got to admire it.
Technically, I saved you $120 because you're gonna have to go to locksmith. I went, yeah, we do things for each other.
I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, but it's like they want.
I just gave you $50.
Yeah, but they want something for nothing. These little pricks.
They got to get jobs, mate. So did you have a key? Did you have a spare key?
I had a spare key, but couldn't push it. I tried it the other side. That doesn't
work.
No,
that's not a
there's
thing.
Two different barrels. Never the twain shall meet.
That's not a thing.
I thought that it would.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know how it works.
No.
But I taped up. I jammed stuff in in the hole so the door wouldn't automatically close and lock me out for good. Because the horror, the terror of having to kick that door in. Solid
You
core
need your
door.
bloody-
It fucked the whole wall up.
Yeah.
Ricky.
If I'm kicking in, it will.
Anyway.
Oh, little garden update.
Yeah, and then that's probably
that's it, good.
Yeah.
No, I love hunters. I love it. I'm just like, I smell like shit. I've just been at work. I'm in my fatigues. So I'm showing Tim a little picture. That's a little Banksia flower.
Yeah.
Right, that I planted this tree 80 years ago.
It's the old butt plug Banksia.
Butt plug Banksia. It's actually called Red Dawn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, Red Dawn Banksia. Look that up, hunters. Big red candle like that.
Oh, yeah, I like them.
That's what it's going to look like. But I've been waiting.
Yeah, they're good.
8 years.
Shit.
And I was like, fuck, maybe this tree needs a prune. That'll maybe kick it in.
Encouragement.
And I
Dutch
went with the fucking secateurs, I tell you no lie, and I went up to where that little butt plug was, and I was just about to cut the whole branch off, and then I spied it with my little eye.
What was it?
It's a little flower.
Oh,
I was just about
it's
to
already
prune it
frame.
off. I was about to prune it.
Ah, he was finally given.
It's finally given, and then I was about to cut his fucking head off.
The flowering natives, they're a bit temperamental.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any
It'll take
big
a
ones out there.
It'll take a while.
How many years those?
2 years. 2 years. Got my first couple of apples off my apple trees.
Bitters.
No, delish. I got
As bitter as Miss Tarpey.
I got my nectarine plums actually. No. I want to say peach.
Purple plums.
Peaches.
Peaches, plums.
And I got about 20 kilos of bloody pumpkin.
Jesus,
coming.
wept.
So yeah, it's been going well, punters.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm a bit hesitant to water all the time because the government fucks you on that as well.
Oh, yeah, the catchment tax.
You
That'll fuck
pricks.
you. There it is. Just
I've just been using my mouth. My
smells
spit
like
guard.
vinegar in here.
That's the hot tip.
That is the hot
Eat
tip.
your chips
Hot
before you
chip
go
tip.
into
Hot
the
chip
blood.
tip.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, I'm Tim Taco.
I'm Jezbot.
Goodbye.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through two at a time.
You know, jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja. Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again. Whenever I believe I have to do it, I do it. I get away because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris in my day.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile instead of just paying the $2.25.
That good technique. I pull the turnstile back like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. Just my leg.
Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.